Queen Mitchell. Everybody calls me Jackie, regardless. And I first saw the Queen in 1954, but I didn't see her just once. I saw her twice close up, which was mind-blowing. The first time I saw the Queen was outside my school, because my school, North Essendon Primary number 4015, we were very proud of that, and it was in Mount Alexander Road in Essendon, and of course the Queen came into the Essendon Airport and drove down Mount Alexander Road. So of course the whole school was out, and I would have been maybe 4 feet away from the Queen and Prince Philip, and it was a beautiful sunny day, and they were in an open back car, and I was completely overwhelmed because I was 8 when she came, and just seeing this beautiful young woman, and Prince Philip was so charming. We all decided that we were in love with Prince Philip, as you do when you're 8, and we were just, the feeling of festivity and joy and delight was just infectious. These days I suppose they'd call it hysteria, but it wasn't really. We were just excited, and our school was like the United Nations. We had classes sizes of about 50, with people from, displaced people they were called then, refugees I suppose you'd call them now, from Russia, Germany, Holland, everywhere in Europe. It was just an extraordinary time, and we were all so proud, you know, we'd seen the Queen. And then, and my memory's a little fuzzy on this bit, we were part of a big display for the Queen at the MCG, and I can remember that I was a piece of wattle, and we had to wear white top and, well, girls didn't wear shorts in that day, I did. And I wore my gym tunic. Mum had it all pressed into the nice neat pleats, because it was pure cotton, you can imagine, pure white. And we had a rolled up piece of fabric on our front with 2 little ties up here. And so when the Queen came in, and there was speeches and the welcome from the Governor General and all of that sort of thing. And we were all out on the Oval sitting, you know, and we'd all been told, no, be quiet and do as you're told. And then there were, I'm not quite sure what happened next, but we had to stand up, and at a given signal we had to undo the tabs. So it went into, I think it was like the Australian national flower or floral, I'm not quite sure what it looked like, but I remember sort of standing there like this, and I undid the tabs, and it was just, the weather was divine. It was clear and bright. It was absolutely gorgeous. And then the Queen and the Duke got into an open-topped Land Rover, or whatever it was, Daimler or something, and they stood up and they did the circuit of the MCG down on what you'd call the running track, I suppose. And we couldn't contain ourselves any longer. And we all rushed to the edge to get another look. And fortunately, I'm very tall, so I was able to, and she was that far away. This beautiful, beautiful young woman with this glorious smile, and the Duke, well, you know, Prince Philip, I mean, what can you say? Legend. And just recently, my contemporary girlfriends, because I'm a genuine baby boomer, I was born in 1946, so we are going to be having a Diamond Jubilee party, and we've been conversing about the fact that the Queen has been like a leitmotif. She has been there all our lives that we can notice, and gone through some really tough things, and we are so proud of her. I mean, we're very proud of Australia being Australia. We're very dedicated Australians. My family's been here since 1839, here in Victoria. But we just get this, she's our Queen. We're impressed with her dedication to duty. You need to know your history for that and why she is like that. Very few people these days bother to go into that. But she's an icon, and she remains an icon. And I have visited England on a number of occasions. Been to Buckingham Palace, of course, as you do. Not inside, that didn't worry me. But that initial, it was almost like a euphoria. It's very difficult to explain. And it wasn't just the girls. The boys were sort of, it was just all of us. It was just a wonderful celebration. I don't know that I've ever felt so good in that way ever again. But a beautiful woman, and the smile. And you know, that smile's never changed. It's just the same now. It was, yeah, that I think she was here for about 10 days overall, or longer. And I don't know whether you'd be interested in this, but my father did the catering for the Queen for her flight because he was head of Australian National Airways catering division at Essendon Airport. And there's a story that he's put forward. He'd made a bomb Alaska for Her Majesty to be served on the plane, and he was a bit of a joker, my father, and as he went up the stairs, they said, what's in the box? The security people, which were about 2 chaps, not like now with security. And he said, it's a bomb. And so it's family chit-chat. Doesn't mean anything particular, but it made him laugh and it made us laugh. And yeah, so that's, I think, yeah, we support her. She's 85. She gets out of bed knowing that she has a diary 3 years ahead, and her dedication to duty, and I'm thrilled I saw her in before the trouble bits came along, and that was so exciting.